Hi all and welcome back to a new episode of Throttle and Gear. So this episode, let's talk about the Bharat Mobility Hub Expo that happened in the past few weeks. And there have been many launches and many new cars, new bikes shown. So this first video, let's talk about the bikes launched, the two-wheeler, and the next video we'll talk about the cars. There are quite interesting cars launched, and let's go by brand, that is easier. So first let's talk about Suzuki. So Suzuki is not in the two-wheeler side is not so big as compared to the cars, and the Suzuki's three new launches. So one is a Gixxer 250 flex fuel, not a big launch. Like people are like the brands are future proofing their vehicles. They're like, our technology is ready, you can update your rules and whatever. And the next launch was the Axis Electric. The looks, I didn't like the looks much. The photos, I'll be showing a photo and a video montage, you can see it for yourself. It kind of reminded me of the TVS Scooty Pep. I don't know, it gives out that kind of vibe. It is, it has 3 kilowatt hour battery, and I think it would have a decent charging also. And it's priced kind of competitive, and I think compared to the Indian electric scooters like the TVS iQube and the Bajaj Chetak and the Ather 450X, this is a subpar product like the Honda. I'll come to the Honda later. Then the next launch was the Suzuki Axis 125. Actually, it doesn't look like a brand new scooter at all, but they've reworked a lot of the chassis and the engine, and the looks have been slightly updated. It just looks like a facelift, but a lot have been updated overall in the scooter. The next brand that I would like to talk was the talking point. Like, it was the second most launches, and it's an Indian brand. It's the TVS. So TVS had shown quite a lot of modified Ronins, so they want to push the Ronin ahead, and I guess some of the third-party modifications on the Ronin were showcased. Then they had showcased Jupiter CNG. I think that had the most people wanting for it. I think that will be the most selling two-wheeler in all of the two-wheelers shown there. So when the Bajaj CNG bike was shown, people didn't much care about utility and practicality, because in a bike you don't expect that. But in a scooter, when the CNG scooter, you can literally see when you open the seat, there's no storage in the Jupiter CNG. But consider it like the Yamaha Aerox in my previous videos if you have seen. It's just a CNG bike. Okay, consider it like a CNG bike. I guess TVS had mentioned that around 1 rupee per kilometer, that is the kind of cost that you will have to get on to the TVS Jupiter CNG. The next bike in the TVS was the RTSX concept. So this concept, it is basically TVS's new engine, the 300cc engine. There's no much whereabouts of how much power and everything is there. It is like a bad figure, but this bike being a super motocross, meaning it's a road legal motocross bike, it's like the tuning will be different. So you can't quite say what the figures are. So they are moving from their 310cc engine, the older engine, which was co-developed with BMW. I think they are moving on from it to their own standalone products, such as this 300cc engine. Then next, I would say, let's talk end of this and tell us something about TVS. So the next bike was the RTX 300. That's a sport adventure bike of TVS. So it won't have the 310cc engine. This is more of a production bike. So this will have this will be I guess the first bike with the new 300cc engine of TVS. And this bike got leaked a lot earlier than the official launches. You might have seen the pictures here and there. The next one was another concept. So this was their Vision iQube concept. It had adjustable seat and it looked so cool. And hopefully TVS will bring something similar to production spec. So the problem with TVS 310s are the quality and the vibrations. So I think TVS, it's a really old engine. It's around 10 years old now. So meaning the development started back then. And I think it is time for them to update their engine, and hopefully they do a good job, like seeing what Hero is doing. And that is the next brand, Hero. The four launches of Hero were two scooters and two motorbikes. So the two scooters, one was the Xoom 125 and the Xoom 160. Just the name is same, nothing else is same. The Xoom 125, it looked very good. I loved it. It looks like a more grown-up Xoom 110. It looks like what the next generation Ntorq should have looked like. Kind of looks for me. It looked like that. And the specs and everything are good. Hopefully the quality and service is also good. The Xoom 160, it's basically a Yamaha Aerox from Hero. So it is a maxi scooter with the same tunnel problem, and it has a bigger tank though, fuel tank, 7 liters tank, and I think that will be a big addition. The power figures and all are similar to the Extreme 160. I don't know if the Extreme 160 and the Xoom 160 has the same engine, but I think it has a similar block or something, like the Aerox and the R15 is there. And that scooter is very well priced also, around 1.49 lakhs for a 160cc scooter which has this much power, and I quite dig that scooter. Okay, the next two bikes that Hero launched, we've already seen these two bikes. One is the Xpulse 210. So that is the old Xpulse, not the old Xpulse. It is the Xpulse with the updated engine of the Karisma 210 XMR. And there's quite a lot of modifications like for the Xpulse, like from the factory, like from the dealer or factory itself. There's the Rally edition and the Motocross edition. Many editions were shown. The next bike is the most extreme bike. It's the Extreme 250R. So we have already seen the Extreme 125R. Everybody loves that bike. Bike's been doing well, and the owners are also satisfied with the bike. So the Extreme 250, it is kind of hitting Duke 250 levels. Not almost, it is hitting Duke 250 levels, and it's around 40 to 50,000 cheaper than the Duke, and it boasts good power and around, I guess, 30 horsepower. And the same engine was shown in the EICMA with the Karisma 250R, but that was not revealed or shown in the Bharat Mobility Expo. And another bike that shown, which is something we already have seen and known, is the Karisma 210 with the upside down fork and a TFT display. So that would be an interesting addition. But the 250 which was shown in the EICMA did not come with the TFT display. So I think Hero is figuring everything out of how the specs and technology should be shared among their lineup. And hopefully I think the Karisma 250 also will join the fleet, and the updated Karisma 210 also will come. Next bike on the list is the BMWs. So BMW had two launches, and it was pretty a big launch. So BMW showcased their GS 1300 Adventure, which is in the all other markets people love the bike. It has a big 30 liters tank and everything, and it is the go-to adventure bike in that category. There's nothing much to say about that bike. It is everything you need for, if you have money, it is everything you need. It comes around 27 lakhs ex-showroom, and such a good bike. Okay. The next one is the S1000RR. Oh my god. The bike just got bigger for 2025. It has bigger winglets. So all these things, the winglets and everything, you see in these bikes, some people don't like it. But you have to understand that these are actually homologation bikes for the races that these bikes actually take part from the manufacturer. And these bikes have to be in the same specifications, not the engine wise and everything, but on a production spec also. And imagine a 200 horsepower bike. Imagine the XUV 700's power in a bike. It's super fast. So I've never ridden the bike, I've just heard about it. I hope to ride one day, and if you can manage a 200 horsepower bike, bro, you are the hero. You don't have to buy a hero, you are the hero. And another bike that they showcased is the 450 adventure bike. I guess they call it the F450, and they've already shown that bike in the EICMA. It's just a concept bike, but it just kind of looks very much production ready, and I have big hopes for that bike. It's a two-cylinder bike, and I guess TVS makes this engine, but TVS won't get this engine. It doesn't seem like TVS will be selling that engine on their bikes because they have the 300 now, or maybe TVS will probably sell it. I don't know, but strongly I telling like TVS won't sell the 450. And let's talk about the next manufacturer, which is India's favorite two-wheeler manufacturer, Honda. So Honda had two launches. They had already shown their two electric scooters. So one is the removable battery one. So that one's price is around 1.1 lakhs to 1.5 lakhs, very expensively priced, and it doesn't have that specs. And this removable battery, if you put it in, you get no storage space, and you can't charge this battery at home, and you have to use their battery whatever solution they have for it. So it is a removable battery pack. You have seen that with some of the Chinese or other scooters also. And in this price range, there are way better options from TVS and Hero and Bajaj. And I think Honda missed a big time over here. And there are not the other scooters also there, which is priced around 90,000, and that doesn't have removable battery. It doesn't have much power, doesn't have much range, and it is a questionable scooter. I guess they would just want to get onto the EV business, and they just rush two products. Hopefully they'll learn from their mistakes and come out with better products soon. And yeah, Honda didn't have anything much to show also. The next manufacturer is Yamaha. So Yamaha had a big stall, but there are no launches, no price reveal or nothing. They showed the FZ electric, like the hybrid, the electric and the petrol one, and it's just their micro hybrid one. What their scooters have, the same technology used in their bike. That's it. It's not a deal breaker or anything. It's not like the CNG bikes or anything. The next one was the Tenere 700. So they just showed the Tenere 700. So they had speculations whether it will come, it won't come. So they've revealed that it won't be coming, and that's a very sad news that Tenere 700 is not coming. Another bike they showed is a 250 Supermoto cross bike. So this bike is already being sold in Brazil and all. So it has the FZ's 250cc engine and looks good. Hopefully they can price it in a good way over here compared to the Kawasaki KLX 230. The other bikes that Yamaha showed are the MT-09, which will be coming into India, and it will be expensive. It will be a CB unit. So MT-09 uses the R9's engine. R9 is the replacement for the R1. So it's a naked version is coming, and the R7 also will come. That is also coming as a CBU and will be expensive. So R7 is the replacement for the R6. Overall Yamaha, and one big thing that they showed is NMAX 155. So it is literally the Aerox 155, but it is the maxi scooter. So Aerox 155 is more of a sporty 155cc scooter, whereas the NMAX is a proper maxi scooter, and it's way more comfortable. The Aerox had some ergonomics issues, so the NMAX solves it. Hopefully Yamaha will bring that to India. That's all for this video, and these are all the major bike launches for the Bharat Mobility Expo. And in the next video I'll be talking about the cars, so the video will be a little more big because there were a lot of cars in this Bharat Mobility Expo 2025. So thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe. I hope you guys share your thoughts also in the comments, because the previous video was a little bad, and I hope to improve the quality in the more upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you.